Today we're going to make an unlikely Bond cocktail, the Stinger. For this drink, you're going to need a cocktail glass, a measuring cup, a Hawthorne strainer, a fine mesh strainer, and a cocktail shaker. This drink uses brandy and white crème de menthe. And this one is homemade. The Stinger is an old drink that dates back about 100 years. It's usually served as an after-dinner drink. It's sweet and rich, but balanced, so it goes down easy on any palate. But it's one that seems a very unlikely candidate for a James Bond cocktail. In the movies, Bond only seemed to drink martinis, shaken, not stirred. In the books, Bond drank all kinds of booze, but often opted for hard, brass-knuckle drinks like whiskey on the rocks, or kangaroo kickers made at 6-1, or pink gin, or straight vodka. But he also drank rosé champagne, Miller High Life, and after-dinner pairings of coffee and brandy. Almost every time Bond had a Stinger, it was served the same way, with a coffee on the side. And what's a Stinger but brandy plus crème de menthe? In Diamonds Are Forever, Bond had this cocktail a few times with the Bond girl Tiffany Case. It seemed like he was just following her lead, but he had a coffee and a Stinger with Felix Leiter and Thunderball as well. There are several recipes for this drink, and the ratios vary, but the Stork Club bar book calls for equal parts brandy and white crème de menthe. If you're using homemade crème de menthe, this will be a perfect ratio. If you want to use store-bought crème de menthe, it's likely to be sweeter, so you'll probably want to dial it back. But as always, make it how you like it best. We'll start by chilling our glass, fill it with ice and water, and set it aside. Next, we're going to measure 1.5 ounces of brandy, add that to the mixing glass. Measure 1.5 ounces of white crème de menthe, add that to the mixing glass. Add ice, and because we're using a liqueur, and it's a Bond recipe, we're going to serve it shaken, not stirred. You'll want to shake this one for a good 20 seconds to chill it down and give it some dilution. Dump the ice from your cocktail glass, then double strain the contents of your shaker into your chilled glass. The fine mesh strainer will help collect all the little ice chips and leave a clean, slightly frothy layer on top of the drink. This drink is served straight up. Garnish need not apply. And that's all there is to it. The Stinger. An after-dinner cocktail, just the way Bond likes it. Cheers. Click here for more videos. Be sure to subscribe, and check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.